Well, Tyquan Thornton is a player that's really been under the radar in the NFL, but he's a player that's really having a amazing bounce back year, and he's really been a resurrection. He's been playing very, very good, and he's become too valuable for the Kansas City Chiefs. So we had Justin Watson, who was like that valuable guy who wasn't really a star name or a big time name. And now we have Tyquan Thornton, who's low-key took that role. To be honest with you, it hasn't taken long for him to emerge as a bright spot on this offense. And I am excited to see how he looks as the year goes on. Now, usually he would have more yards, but as you can see with the return of Xavier Worthy, he had less yards, but he did have a touchdown. So at the end of the day, he's productive no matter what, whether it's yards or touchdown. But he's been finding the end zone a lot. He has been finding the end zone a lot, and that's something that's true. So we know how Brett Veach is, right? He has a soft spot for high draft picks that didn't work out and, trying to give them a chance to shine. So Tyquan Thornton, that's the next experiment. He's the new experiment. He was the 50th overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft, and he was waived by the New England Patriots last November. The Chiefs ended up scooping him up. They put him in the practice squad. And then by February, Thornton, he has signed a future/reserve deal with Kansas City. But people still viewed him as not a lock to make the 53-man. But obviously, Rashee Rice, he got hit with that 6-game suspension. Then Thornton earned a spot on the roster. And he hasn't took it for granted. He's been playing very, very good. Through his first 3 games with us, he's hauled in 9 passes for 171 yards, which is very good. It's crazy productive. Yes, actually, I'm bugging. It's 182 yards. Sorry, it's 182 yards if you're counting that game that he had just had against the Ravens. I'm bugging out. Sorry, y'all. With 3 touchdowns, he's already shown a knack for big plays. He had a 38-yard grab against the Chargers, 49-yarder versus the Eagles, 33-yarder reception against the Giants, and an 11-yard touchdown versus the Ravens, which is very, very good. And he's looking like a trusted target for Patrick Mahomes. So this is starting to be a great pickup by Brett Veach, and he's became a key piece for the Kansas City Chiefs already. Yeah, man. I mean, if you look at Thornton's early tape, it shows that he could win in multiple ways. It hasn't just been with pure speed. He's flashed some ability to get separation into the short to intermediate areas of the field. He's like a dynamic option, and he has versatility. It's not really just one archetype with Thornton. He's definitely a weapon. He be stretching the defenses vertically. He also does good on the underneath. So that's very good to see out of Tyquan Thornton. And what confuses a lot of people is that Tyquan Thornton was basically, he was bad. I mean, you could say he was bad on the Patriots. He's considered bad on the Patriots. So to see him, cooking on the Chiefs like this is definitely confusing a lot of people. And a lot of people don't understand how he's doing it. But it's just crazy how quick Thornton has earned Patrick Mahomes' trust. I mean, if you look at the Kansas City's offense, the quarterback confidence in his receivers, it does dictate who thrives. And Thornton has already positioned himself as that guy. Mahomes, he's not hesitating to pass the ball to Thornton, and Thornton is getting it done when the ball comes his way. So that's why I'm saying his role in this receiving room, even when the Chiefs get their full wide receiver core back, I mean, Tyquan Thornton could still have a good role in this offense. But it's a lot of depth in this offense right now because you got guys like Royals, you got guys like Rice, Worthy, Hollywood, you got Juju, Tyquan, Jason Brownlee. Like, it's a lot of depth in this wide receiver room right now. A lot of depth. And if we could figure out something with, the running back room, then this team would be unstoppable. Like, all we need is a run game. That's what we've been lacking. We've been lacking a run game, obviously. But we've been lacking a run game. But this wide receiver core is getting better. They're looking healthy. So paired with Rice and Worthy, Thornton's skill set could make Kansas City, one of the most balanced receiving rooms in the league. Because they could attack at every level of the field. They could threaten the defense in every way possible. And it could definitely help out the running game as well. So Tyquan Thornton has been an under-the-radar key piece for the Kansas City Chiefs. And a lot of people just haven't, a lot of people haven't caught on to it, like how Chiefs fans are catching on to it. But Tyquan Thornton, he's been helping this offense. And Xavier Worthy coming back obviously opened it up way more. So I love to see these two work together. So when you see the things that Tyquan Thornton is doing, it's like, you just have to be excited as a Chiefs fan, just excited for all these guys in general, man, because, like, Thornton was overlooked. There's no doubt. He was overlooked. He was cut. He's a second-round pick that was cut, Patriots didn't know how to use the man. He was overlooked, but now he's someone you have to scheme for. That's just crazy development right there. And his growth over the season could prove that, this Chiefs team is scary. This Chiefs team is scary. Now, a lot of people are saying it's an overreaction of what the Kansas City Chiefs just did because the Ravens was injured. It's no overreaction, man. It's no overreaction. Kansas City Chiefs, they did what they had to do. They won the game, and that's that. It was no overreaction. The Chiefs, they just looked good. Xavier Worthy's unbelievable, right? He's unbelievable. Tyquan Thornton, like I said, this video is about Tyquan Thornton, but we do have to talk about other guys that's around Tyquan Thornton. Worthy's unbelievable. Worthy, he was late last year. He was going crazy on the Kansas City Chiefs. We know that. He led all NFL receivers in every key postseason statistic. 19 catches, 287 receiver yards, 3 touchdowns. But obviously, the Super Bowls is bad, so we didn't really, none of that looked good. But Worthy, he already was dominating players even in the games leading up to the playoffs. So, Worthy got 11 targets in the game against the Texans in Week 15 that year. So, Worthy, we know he's good. And now he's picking up right where he left off. And he played very good against the Ravens. So, he might be, I don't know what defense is going to do. What is defense is supposed to do, against Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and then Thornton and Jude? What are they going to do? That's what I want to see. What are they going to do, bro? Tyquan Thornton and Worthy, these dudes is actually good players, bro. Rice, this is not overreactions. This is not Mahomes making them look good. These are actually good football players. Not, a lot of people say, Mahomes makes these players look so good. But if I'm being honest, man, that's not it all the time. These are actually good players. In my opinion, Worthy, Rice, Thornton, these are actually good players, and they're all just getting healthy. And Mahomes, once he has all these guys together, it's going to be an unstoppable Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be an unstoppable Chiefs offense that defense, they're not going to know what to do, man. And we have to thank Tyquan Thornton for this because he started it off. When Worthy was going, Thornton's holding it down. He's still out here getting touchdowns. So I just wanted to show him some love, I wanted him to know, yeah, we see you. You're becoming one of the favorites in the Chiefs fan base. Patriots ain't see you, but we see you, man. I know that they were slandering his name, too. A lot of them Pats fans, they were slandering his name on Twitter, but I'm not. I'm here. I'm here for him, and I support him. I think he's a very good player. Man, that's that. That's how I feel about Tyquan Thornton, man. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm told you I'm back. I'm dropping every day, and we gonna turn up, man. If you enjoyed this video, though, you know what to do. It's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.